Welcome to Fresh Talk News Channel. Today, we bring you a major breaking news update that could shake up the future of education in America. The Trump administration's plan to dismantle the U.S. Department of Education is now facing intense legal battles, with multiple lawsuits challenging its legitimacy. In a shocking turn of events, two separate lawsuits have been filed against the federal government, accusing it of attempting to shut down the department without congressional approval. The first lawsuit, brought by the American Federation of Teachers, the American Association of University Professors, and two Massachusetts public school districts, argues that the administration is overstepping its authority. A second lawsuit, led by the NAACP, the National Education Association, and other education advocates, was filed in Maryland just hours later. These legal actions come just days after former President Donald Trump signed an executive order instructing Education Secretary Linda McMahon to take all necessary steps to close the department. In response, Trump announced that federal student loans, totaling a staggering $1.6 trillion, would now be managed by the Small Business Administration, while programs for school nutrition and special education would be transferred to the Department of Health and Human Services. Critics argue that this move is not only unconstitutional but also a direct attack on public education. The Massachusetts lawsuit warns that gutting the department could severely disrupt critical education services and disproportionately impact marginalized communities. Ilana Krepchen, chairwoman of the Somerville School Committee, voiced her concerns, stating, "The Department of Education is a cornerstone of equitable public education. Dismantling it would cause real harm, not only to our students and schools, but to communities across the country." However, the Trump administration insists that federally mandated programs will remain intact and that they intend to work with Congress on the department's closure. Education Department spokesperson Maddie Biderman dismissed the lawsuits as political maneuvering, claiming that unions were misleading the public to maintain their influence over the education system. Meanwhile, top Republican lawmakers, including Senator Bill Cassidy, chairman of the Senate Committee on Health, Education, Labor, and Pensions, have signaled support for the initiative. But the plan is expected to face significant resistance from both sides of the aisle before any legislative action is taken. Education experts warn that eliminating the Department of Education could have far-reaching consequences. The agency is responsible for distributing billions of dollars in federal funding to schools, enforcing civil rights laws, and overseeing student financial aid. Without it, there are fears that education policy could become even more fragmented, leaving vulnerable students without necessary resources. Aaron Ament, president of the National Student Legal Defense Network, condemned the administration's actions, stating, "Donald Trump's own Secretary of Education has acknowledged they can't legally shut down the Department of Education without Congress. Yet that is exactly what they are doing. It's a brazen violation of the law that will upend the lives of countless students and families." NAACP President Derek Johnson went even further, accusing Trump of deliberately attacking the foundation of American opportunity. "Education is power," Johnson said. "By dismantling the Department of Education, Trump is destroying the pathway many Americans have to a better life." The lawsuits filed in Maryland demand an immediate halt to the executive order and call on the courts to prevent any further attempts to dismantle the department. In a separate ruling, a federal judge blocked a controversial plan to transfer student data to the Department of Government Efficiency, which is led by billionaire Elon Musk. So, what happens next? Will Congress step in to stop this plan? Or will the Trump administration succeed in its unprecedented move to shut down the Department of Education? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching Fresh Talk News Channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more breaking news and updates.